I think I'm live. I don't know. I'm always bad at starting streams. I'm sure I will find out either way. At some point, perhaps. Did I even change my stream title? One sec, guys. One sec. I gotta check if I changed my own stream title. 1 second. I did. Okay. Oh, hello there. Hello there, you. You might get mod if you behave. The latency is pretty good. Yeah, well, I'm the only moderator, so it better be good. So far, we've been working on the bootloader. And so far, if my memory serves me right, the last thing I did was try to make a macro and failed to make a macro to print to the screen. Yeah, right. So this is the print screen function. And we need to define the string. So, does anyone know of memory how Nassim preprocessor shit works? It's a bunch of tech, bro. It ain't that complex. I'm actually gonna. No, I can't see them because there's all my lights in the way. It's a very convenient light. It's not in the way at all, trust me. Essentially, if it fails to read the next part of the bootloader, I think I could learn it's just... Okay. So if it fails to load the bootloader, it tries 3 times. Okay, now... Okay, what I'm gonna try to do is, Nassim, hashtag assign, usage. Let's have a look. I know code never works first time, bro. Okay. How do I use? How do I use this? Yes. Oh, I have an idea. Huge galaxy brain idea, chat. Ready? So we can do a macro up here, which uses the which is just the print assign. Bro, and just print, bro. Just print. Now, okay, chat, listen. We take one input, which is the string. So then, chat, you need to understand, okay? It will totally work. So then, I need to call another, macro, but this one's far simpler. Chat, listen. You have to listen, okay? Needs to call another macro down here. It's gonna be a yeah, another macro. And okay, chat. Now, wait. Now we have 2 inputs here. One input, okay, is the index, so we can do string and the underscore %1. Then is actually equal to %2 0, essentially meaning it's null terminated and it's a string. Now we need to end the macro, and we'll move back to the top, chat. Now we have print up here. Print needs to... No, chat, it's not a flash of tism. Shut up. Okay, print needs to... oh, let's see. Why can I never spell assign? It's like one of the easiest words ever to spell. Assign print index 0. Now inside of this, we'll do assign. Assign print. Why am I so bad at spelling, chat? Which is equal to print index plus 1. Now, if I'm right, all I should have to do is define string. Now, if I just say like print index and hello world. Now, okay, chat. Wait. It's totally gigabrain, trust me. So now, okay, we do string underscore, and then I need to figure out how to do print index there. But I don't know what I'm doing any. Okay, let's actually be serious. No, okay, wait. Okay, let's actually lock in. So let's remove these stupid macros, because, bro, it's so easy to do without the macros. All I need to do is, okay, so what we're going to be doing is, oh, we've already done that, okay. So that means, main thing we have to do is we just need to show a error when it fails to print. So we'll do error print db. I don't know, there was a error reading from your disk. There we go. That sorts that out. Now we need to just print that on fail. And that is like half the work done. For this half of the script at least. Okay. If I run compile, it did work. Bro, chat, you need to find another word for that. You need to find another damn word for that. Please. Please find another word for that, chat. Bye. I can't believe you do this, chat. Why is it complaining about my bitrate being too good? Bro, my bitrate's too good! What is this? I can't believe it. Whatever. Anyways. The next step is going to be to jump towards the, after disk read, where we need to do these following items, where we need to scan the memory, check the computer supports the OS, find a free spot to load the kernel, and load the kernel to that spot. Now, we are going to be using segmentation offsetting to load only the 32-bit half of the kernel. And that is going to be done additionally through EBX, which will be the offset register. And the segments are going to be kind of organized like this, where 0x08 to 0x010 are all allocated to the kernel that isn't offsetted, and 0x what would that be? 0x20 to 0x, no, 0x20 is up here, isn't it? 0x10. Why am I, bro, what? 8 times 2 is 16, making it 10. So then that would be, you know, why is my brain not working? 1 second, chat. My brain no work. OS dev. Fuck's sake, OS dev. Segmentation. A GDT. Bro, where the fuck is it? What the hell? Wait. There's... Okay. Oh, I see. I think. So this is actually just 24, which in hex is... hex, 24. What's 24 in hex? No. Bro. Other way around. 24 in hex is 18. That's what it is. So yeah, this is 0x18 to 0x20. Bro, I'm kind of stupid. You're gonna have to give me a bit, okay? And now this is going to be the offsetted kernel. Basically meaning that whatever happens, wherever the kernel is, it's being remapped to 0x, but just to MIB. Now, we have to do all this in real time, okay? Now, maybe 2 MIB is a bit low. Maybe, and we'll do 2 MIB, whatever. We'll have to do some calculations for later, but that should work. So, for one, how big is the kernel? I'm tempted to say that the size of the kernel is going to be defined as kernel size EQU. Maybe we can do something like 1. Now we'll see. Okay, since we're doing a modular approach to this kernel, I don't really think we're gonna need that big of a base for the kernel. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, 2 megabytes. Why not 2 megabytes? 1024 times 1224. Now, the kernel position, we don't know where the position's gonna be yet, so we're gonna have to figure that out. And also, we're gonna have to print after we get to the stage, so. Yes, we'll do welcome string. Welcome. Cool. Welcome to my cool one mode OS brackets bootloader. Now, if I am right, it's gonna not work on the VGA side, but it should work on the serial side. Print string. Obviously after we set aside to, fuck's sake, what was it? Welcome string. Oh, how did I get that? Welcome string. My memory's gonna be bad because it's always late when I'm streaming. Well, that's gonna be how it is, okay, chat? Bro, I can't even see what hell my shit is anymore, bro. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I'm just having a good time here, chat. That's what's important. Yo. That music screen cap is not right, but whatever. Anyways. We need to print the welcome string, and then we're going to pause. Now, up here, bro. What do you mean pattern not found? It's sake. What do you mean pattern not? Oh, fuck you. Okay. Whatever. Now, I need you to, instead of jumping here, to jump to... Where the fuck are we jumping to again? After disk read. Bro, my memory's so bad. I don't know why. After disk read. Okay. So, from after disk read, we print the welcome string and we just hold. Oh, okay. Warning, unterminated string. Line 94. Oh, that might be... hey, look, it's there. Nice. Huh. Okay, so it did work perfectly in the serial line, but it did completely break the VGA output, having the line ending there. So instead, we're just gonna have a space here. My days. Okay, there we go. Now, we need to quickly run a scan of system memory. And it might not be that difficult, but it should be relatively easy. Macro. Print 2 inputs. So we'll have hashtag 1 dB, hashtag 2 0. And then we can have movsi hashtag 1 call print string. Then we need to jump over not hashtag, but what about %1? Basically meaning the first input and then the second input. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this dash after jump to the dash after, and then after that, looks like push si, pop si. There we go. Now we have a simple print function, I think. Hey. For fuck's sake. Delete. Ah! Who the fuck turned on caps on my PC? I will personally find you. Why did it do that? I swear. Bro, I'm not used to typing on this keyboard, okay? I got a new keyboard recently, chat. And oh my days, does it make it so much more difficult to type when you're used to a different layout, okay? I just run print, okay. Print, welcome string, that is not okay, bro. I'm losing it. There we go. Now, maybe. Fuck's sake. Now, maybe it works, chat. Not in log.log. What are you doing? End of. Oh, shit. I forgot to end the fucking macro. I'm such a dumbass, chat. Warning. Oh, fuck's. How am I doing the. Bro, that's it. We're bringing the fucking typo counter back, chat. We're bringing it back. That's... fuck's sake, that's not what I meant to click on. There we go. Typo counter's back to 1, chat. What? Ah, shit, did I still define the one up here? No? Print with capital P. Okay. Yeah, I know. Anyways. What? Excuse me? What are you doing? I don't get it. What's the issue? Maybe if we read the actual error message, that might be useful, huh? Warning. Warning. From macro print defined here. 67. 102. Oh, I'm stupid, chat. What? Colon. Let's see. Wait, what line was that? 66. Oh my days, I'm so stupid. Chat, chat, chat. I think my damn programming privileges should be taken away. How the hell did I make it? Okay, one sec. That was a good 10 typos right there. What the hell? What am I doing? Okay. Now, hopefully, this should, at least in theory, work as a somewhat useful macro. But the macro does, in fact, trade speed. Doesn't seem like it'd be that bad, but it also ignores segment boundaries and relies on things being intertwined with each other. So it's not the best, but not the worst. Could be worse, could be better, whatever. Now, the kernel is going to be the virtual address to megabytes. So first of all, we need to check where are we gonna map 2 megabytes to. Is it gonna be 1-to-1? Is it not gonna be 1-to-1? So just fucking delete that. And yeah, so we'll do a scan memory. Now we're going to store this memory map in 0x800, and we are going to use the, let me have a look to make sure I got the name right. What the fuck is it? That's not what I'm looking for. There it is. And okay, there it is. It is BIOS function int 15 with EAX equal to okay, I'm just gonna call it the E20 function. 8 bro, it's just E20 to me, bro. I know there's another function that has the same thing but slightly different, but whatever. So let's see. The basic usage is okay. So for one, we're going to return. For two, we are going to need to push EAX, push EBX, push ECX, push EDX, push ESI, push EDI, push. Yeah, that's all we have to push, and we have to pop it all at the end. Fucking wrong register, bro. Well, I am not used to working with 16 and 32-bit registers, so you're gonna have to give me a damn second to adjust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed EDX. I am unable to speak today, chat. Can you tell? So, this function, it works around the, let's have a look. Okay then, we have to set EDX to this magic number I'm going to paste in. And we need to set EAX to the actual function name. Now, essentially, this is going to be a compatibility check. We're going to see if this kernel BIOS recognizes this function. If it doesn't, for now, we're going to kernel panic. Later on, a tomorrow issue, as some people would say. Later on, we're going to build another system in just in case. Although if a system doesn't support this, it's probably built, what, before the year 2000? Yeah, if so, I don't think it's going to have enough memory anyways, but we'll see. Let's have a look. Set ECX to 24. And it's going to want a buffer, right? Okay, it wants me to clear EBX. EBX, and okay. And 0x15. And ooh, the carrier flag will be clear. We'll make sure, because a lot of BIOSes have a bug where they don't clear the carrier flag, so we'll clear the carrier flag manually, and then we'll check for 0x 0x E820 support. Now, JC, if it's not supported, okay, supported. If it's not supported, we're going to need to throw an error for now. So I'm just gonna go print supported error string. Your computer doesn't support memory maps. I can't see my damn Vim. Okay, now I can see it, and that's probably really annoying for the viewers. But fuck you. Anyways, CLI, and okay, so hopefully if I did that right, 94, it should, in theory, work. I don't know if that's how you spell, if that's even spelled right, but whatever. Now we'll do call of the scan memory. So we're going to call this function and test if it works. Odds are it won't. Nothing ever works first try in programming, but it's a gamble. Jesus, but it's not taking one per hour. We're gonna be looking for not. There it is. And I'm gonna need to add a comma here. Okay, that's a good sign. That means it tested for support and found it. Oh my days. Can I, like... Let's see, go. There we go. Now, we check for the support, and if it is supported, we then need to actually, okay. So, what we need to do is, we do, scan. Now, here's where what I want to do starts to get complex. Because preferably, if we had all the space in the world, I just want to load each and every single one with the bootloader and check if it should, in theory, work. But instead, what I'm going to do is, I want to load it on start. And that sounds a lot more difficult, because for that, okay. Let me have for that, we're actually going to need to work on the compile script a bit more. Because, okay, where the fuck, okay. So in sources, we just had the bootloader, but the bootloader also needs, source / bootloader / we'll have a, what would it be called? I'd call it a E820 mem gan. And I'm gonna call these a kernlet. And that is going to be the basis of, like, most of this damn OS, okay? So, this, oh gee, no, I don't, okay. I think what we're going to do is, because for these are going to have to be completely position independent. Now, what entirely does that mean is a good question. But essentially, at the very, very basic, at a very, very basic level, the ORG will be 0, and we have to use code that can run from anywhere. Now, in this, we're going to use, we will use EBX for the offset. Now, this is a 32, no, this is a, say, 16-bit file, and now we need to declare the file format. So I'm saying times, we'll say 50 minus $sign minus $db0. Okay, so we get 50 bytes to figure out what's going on. Okay, so first of all, we're going to need to have some sort of signature, some way of knowing that this is the kernel that we're looking for. Now, this is relatively simple. We're going to have a, I'd say, 6 char header. So if I just break header db e20 mem, no, e, wait, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so we can just do that. Now, the next step is to check for how many, like, how big is the file actually. So what we can do is we can set a limit for this file. So if we like times how many sectors, I'm gonna say this file at least should have like minus $sign minus $. Okay, yeah, I think we should have at least 3 sectors, actually, not 2. I say 3 because we have the 50 bytes up here, which means half, like, almost half the damn, not half. Like, a significant portion of the space we've reserved will be used just for that. And I don't really see a good point in it, so then we'll have number sectors, which will be a word 3, meaning we are limited at 2 to the power of 16 minus 1 times 512. Make sure these are in brackets. Bytes. Bytes. I think that's more than enough. Now, so we're going to have a byte. Yes, we have a support byte, and this will be set to 1. So 1 is equal to 16-bit bootloader. We need to keep track of these because this is the file format I'm gonna build a lot of the OS around. So this will actually be either EBX, RBX, I don't fucking know, like BX. You know what I mean? So we're going to have the function which will have to be called, so dash entry, and this will initially it will check for if EBX is equal to 0. Now, if EBX is 0, we just need to immediately return, okay? So we'll do jump not equal to dot continue. Now, there's a good reasoning, okay? if it is 0, okay? If EBX is 0, we have no idea where we are in memory, okay? Like, for all we know, we could be in Unreal mode outside of the 16-bit integer, or we could be inside the IVT about to erase the fucking BIOS or kernel. We don't know, and that is why we need to check if that is 0, because if we know where we are, it will save us a lot of trouble. Okay? Yeah. So, now, after we compile the bootloader, after we compile the bootloader in here, we're going to need to add to all of these. So, file. Between file.replay. Okay. For my days, I'm dying. I'm not dying. Slash with nothing. Now, let's play slash with dot. Now, I think that will work. Although for now, I'm just gonna have to exit here. Compile. Okay. Can I quickly do? Fuck's sake! Stop. I don't know what I keep on pressing, but it's annoying me. I quickly need to just treat. Okay. One second. Python 3 compile.py. What? I don't know what I've done, but I think I managed to break something. One sec. What have I done? What? Wait. Command file -f-o file.replace. Yeah, what if I just go like bootloader.bin? That's not a variable. That we can just okay. Now are you happy? At ls. It's there, okay. Now we have the bootloader in place. We are going to need to load all of the active yes, we're gonna have to load all the components. So component, we'll say actually we know where they are going to be, so we can just bootloader kernelets is equal to an array, and what we're going to do is, if this is actually true, before we break, we're going to do files compiling dot pop files compiling dot index file. Essentially, remove the bootloader because we've already compiled it. Now, fuck. Now, all we have to do is this actually equal to files. Actually, yeah. So we'll do for file in files compiling if file dot starts with king bootloader. In this very specific scenario, this is a command, and we'll have file, and now that should have been dash o. We're going to need to output into the well, I'm not really sure where we're gonna output this right now. Actually, for now, I'd say run maybe OS. Okay, mkdl bootloader kernel let's. What the fuck? ls. What? Fuck off. Hello? I'm trying to fucking exit and it tried to open a new fucking window. Wait, what the fuck is this? It is there. What the fuck's it on about then, huh? That's the wrong file. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, chat. I'm kind of just slowly losing my mind. I don't know. I'm tired. But on an actual serious note, that I seem to be unable to speak. But other than that, output path. I don't know. I'm just programming, and oh my days. Why is it an array? What am I doing? Chat, this is not my day, okay? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to replace. Bootloader with one second, I forgot I called it bootloader. I can't fucking see it. Bootloader and let's. There we go. Now that should actually that should work actually. And also we're gonna have to output path is equal to list output path, and then output path, fuck's sake, and then output path dot pop, and then output path is equal to fuck's sake, dot slash join out. That was like 200. There we go, guys. We've got 2,000 typos. How many more typos will we have this one stream? Find out next episode on Dragon Ball. It makes no sense. Come on, chat. Lock it in. Files compiling. What line was that? Yeah, what line? 53. There it is. What? Alright. Oh, I see it. Add another one to the damn typo counter. 1 second, guys. Okay. Almost forgot about that one. How did I forget about the S in files compiling? Like, what am I doing? I'm losing it, Jan. Oh my days, I'm going crazy. Okay, anyways. I would like to dot append. Let's say dot append output path. Okay. I want to know how, if this is actually picked up correctly, and if so, for fuck's sake, yes. Bro, I'm always chat. I can't. I don't know how. I forgot to type. What? Oh, I'm so stupid, chat. Don't worry about me. What? Actually, what? Wait, what? Okay. What? Let me. Here, print file. Oh, fuck's sake. Guys, I found the issue. It's dot slash. What? Output. What? Huh, wait, what line was that? It's here. Oh, my days. Another output on the counter, guys. See, guys, I think we're learning a lesson here. It's not about the code you're writing, okay? It is about how many typos can you avoid. What do you... Oh, my days. I swear these typos are gonna be the bane of me. What? Is it that? Oh. I like how it's compiling as an AS file. Yeah, I gotta pop I in range. Okay, well, that works. Now, I am also going to get, output path. It's like output path plus equals, and then it's just gonna be, oh. So now we have the actual file. Gotta fix that. Definitely gotta fix that. But I mean, it probably did work, so... Oh, my days. I sat so still for so long. Oh, my days. I put the microphone probably picked that up, and I got noise cancelling on. What the hell? Oh, my days. That's crazy. Anyways, moving on. What am I meant to be doing? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, anyways, now. For now, I'll just have this return. Just so I can test the actual loading element and all that. So now, I need to continue the compilation process by, after these are all compiled, we have the individual components, but now we need to mix them all together. And we'll add a preliminary check for the number of sectors it takes up. I can't. Chat. Do you ever have a day where although English is like, I don't know if English is your main language, but like English is my main language. Do you ever have a day where like it just feels like for some reason it just isn't? Like no English makes sense to me right now. You could show me, like, direct evidence. Like, direct evidence that that even, like, if I did something that was English, okay? You would show me evidence. And I'd be like, nah, bro, I can barely speak English. That's proof right there. That's literally proof. Oh, my days. Anyways. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I got a little bit distracted, that's all. Okay, I see. We quickly just need to go through, we need to go through this, let's say. So I'm just gonna hold this a current light, and boo. Why did I make this such a damn annoying name to type, by the way? Anyways, we need to check if os.path.exist. Kernlet. And if it doesn't, we say warning, module failed to pile. Continue, and then it's going to do a. Okay, and if a is equal to y, will no, if a is not equal to y, we just kill the entire build thing. Now, how do I test? One sec. Yeah, let's just add something that doesn't make any sense. Wait, MOV. I don't know. RIB 0xFFF. No sense whatsoever. That's fine. It did in fact work, although I did forget that since I'm in fucking NeoVim. Hey. Why? Who the fuck is turning on cams on my PC? Who's doing that? Huh? Warning. Fail to compile. And then we have to mark it as ignored, so we'll make sure to boot loader kernlet dot. I think it's remove is how you meant to do it. Probably should fix my other code from earlier. Okay. Then I need to test that by trying the same thing. Fuck's sake, bro. I cannot with this damn. I found it. What are you doing? Nice, okay. Now, okay. After we check and go through each one of them, we need to, we're gonna have a max bootloader size, okay? This max bootloader size is going to be, I want to say, for now, we'll say 5 kilobytes. So, that's also not going to be the final size if you're panicking about that, by the way. Bootloader is equal to by array. Now, we're just simply going to have to read each one of the files, including the bootloader itself, and that's basically it. Yeah, so we'll just go like define add file to array. path array is equal to open path RB. Okay, now, okay, array dot append f dot read. That's it. We've done it. Oscar. We should deserve an Oscar for that one. Yo, we did it. So dumb. Okay, anyways. After that, we simply need to check the max bootloader size and check if the bootloader is smaller than. Okay, so if bootloader is already larger than the largest bootloader size, then we print bootloader too big to fit error, and we return. Now, I know Python has proper exceptions and stuff, but I don't like using them only because they look ugly. Okay, before okay, don't get mad at me, chat. Don't get mad at me because I think it looks ugly, huh? You're telling me you... Hey, I just realized that. Bro, we got like 6 more typos to add to the typo board. Maybe, there we go. That should be about right. Number even is that. That's probably fine. Boot, is less than. Actually, I'll just do while bootloader is less than. And then bootloader dot append 0. Okay, now what we can do is we will add file to array, and the file we are adding first and foremost is the bootloader. Next is we're going to add all the kernelets, as I have now dubbed them, and they will be called for the rest of history. I don't fucking know. It is now, in fact, my invention. Definitely not stolen. I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro. So what I'm going for is like a mix between a monolithic and a modular, which makes no sense and kind of does at the same time. Basically, I want the core OS to be like 1 or 2 bigger kernelets, but I want all the drivers and all the actual interactions between hardware to be like a separate module that can be loaded in. So I'm not gonna have very much. I can't speak English. I'm not gonna have very much fun doing that, am I? My days. We're gonna have to reserve a space in memory for this function, which is gonna have to be the same size for every function, by the way. Anyways, add file to array kernel. Oh yeah, we also need the array to add it to, my bad. Okay. Almost forgot that one, guys. Oh yeah, my bad. Oopsie daisies, we forgot the entire It's like if you bought a game and then you started it up and then it just shows my bad. The game wasn't made. I got a little lazy. How dare it? How dare it? Oh, that should be extend, my bad. That's not a typo, that's just a logic issue. Damn, that's crazy, it worked. And now I'm going to quickly, where the fuck is it? Okay, so now I'm going to create a function. Okay, down here. Now this function's entire job is going to be to try to find and load kernelets, okay? So yeah, I'll say base bootloader size, which is equal to 5 times 512. Now, what we're going to need to do is we're going to create a we're going to check if the kernel exists, and if it doesn't, we need to move on. So, how are we going to go about this? We can, yeah, so we'll create a function. We'll go, does kernel, no, kernel, exist, and if it does, we're going to return, yeah, fuck's sake. Why do I click? It always makes things worse. It's Vim. No need to click. Oh, what? One sec. Hey. Fuck's sake. Okay, guys. Anyways, moving on from whatever that was, we need to check if the kernel does exist. And then if it does... yeah, so if so... EAX will be equal to 1, else EAX equal to 0. Very, very simple, okay? So, the way to check if it exists is to, well, at least in this stage, we're just gonna have to go through until we reach the end of the list. And that will be determined if we get 3 errors in a row trying to read from the same spot. And also, we probably should add a checksum to the kernelets at some point. I think the reasoning for that's pretty obvious, but if the checksum, I don't know, fails, we need to ignore that kernellet because it's been corrupted beyond usability. And if it doesn't fail, we need to figure out, like, where to load it and stuff. So, to decide if, no, not if, to decide where the kernel is in memory, let me look at the memory map, because that's going to give me a better look at how much room we got here. Okay, we have around, we have a few kilobytes of memory. I'd say we have more than enough for the entire bootloader within 1 megabyte of space. But I don't know, I could be wrong. This is gonna be a very simple one, by the way. It's not gonna be that complex. Very simple it's going to be, okay? When I go on for that complexity thing, that's far too much effort. So, to begin with, when we check if a kernel exists, what we need to do is we're just going to go through each kernel, and we're actually going to go through each sector after the base bootloader, and we're going to check for the magic bytes of a kernel, which we have not defined yet. So we'll define that before this actually. So we'll have the 6-byte header, and we'll have magic bytes, which will be 4. We'll just do db, we'll just do kern, why not? Now, we can check for kern, and it's the first 4 bytes. Very useful, okay? So, this is in sectors. Okay, so we can do .scan loop. Now, once we are here, we will actually need to ensure ATA. We need to ensure that the computer supports, I'm trying to remember its name, LBA extended mode, which basically means that LBA extended mode essentially means that we are able to use LBA instead of CHS. And the main difference from the user's perspective is nothing, but the main difference from our perspective is instead of being a very outdated system built around floppy disks and hard drives, this will be built around sector numbers, which is much more stable and usually at least more secure. Well, I don't know about the security one. I don't know. That ain't my job. That's someone else's job. I don't know. Yes. Yes. The least secure kernel award goes to me. Yay! Yes. How secure? Anyways, you guys can't see what the web ads I'm looking at, but it just has how I check. So actually up here, we'll check is LBA supported, and it's just gonna we need EX push EBX push EDX. Okay. EX for 1. Okay, so we are going to quickly request if we're going to request a check if we actually support the LBA extended mode, and if we do, we're going to use that from now on. If we don't, we're gonna have to run CLC up here. Right, so the carry flag in BX will be unset to AA55. Okay, so on success, the carry flag will be unset. So we can just check if the carry flag was set, but we're gonna do multiple checks. So for one, C move carry, C move C, and we're gonna make sure to do XOR. Well, we can XOR CX because it modifies CX here anyways, but we don't need that. We just need to know the base support. We're not using any other, what's that word? Extreme features, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Now, to return if it is actually supported, we are going to need to check the carry flag, which we are. I'm also going to need to add to AX1, simply just so that shit works, and we clear AX. Okay, so we clear AX if CX is no wait, we clear AX if the carry flag is set. Okay. Then we clear the issue is these might clear it. It's probably fine, we have a few more things to check. We can compare what will contain it? BX to 0xAA55, which, if I'm right, that happens to be one of these is the BIOS bootable signature. I think that's what it's called. Basically, it's what allows the BIOS to know if it's signed or not. And also, by the way, I like how it's more code than it is to read from the disk than it is to actually check fully, no matter what, if it is supported. But I don't know, man. It seems like it's just money. Oh, wait some time. It seems like it's just chaos. That's what it is. Chaos. chaos. I don't know what that looks like. What does that even... Hey guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. And in this stream, we're gonna be continuing to work on the OS. Why am I so close to the camera? Why are you asking questions, huh? Get you need to... I don't know what I'm on about. Chat. Man, this is gonna be short ass stream, by the way. I can only stream for... I can't even stream for that much longer, bro. I can only stream for another, like, 30 minutes-ish. That's sad. Anyways. Oh, one sec. What should I do? Hey. Oh. 3 dimensions? What? I don't know. You know what though? That actually looks better. I'm be real. What if I do this? What if I do this? Ready? Chat. Looks like I'm reacting to the music. It's like, hey guys, in this reaction video, we're going to be reacting to VOC Media Player's graph effect for videos. That's what it looks like, okay? Let me, I need to move my... There we go. I don't know how that works so well, to be honest. I misclicked, guys. I misclicked. Anyways. What do I don't know. Okay, so the first step of all is we check if what the so-called kernel exists. If the kernel does in fact exist, okay? Oh no, what am I on about? Bro, chat, why didn't anyone tell me? I'm meant to be doing this anyways. C move not equal. So yeah, we move, we clear AX if it's not equal to. We don't need to push EAX considering how EAX is our output. In fact, we're gonna clear it on start. And we need to push ECX and push. That's it. I don't know why we're pushing the 32-bit registers for 16-bit registers, but it's probably fine. I think that's all we should need to check. So, oh yeah, that's it. That's literally it. We just return after that and we're done. Pop ECX, pop EDX, pop EBX. And we're done. We're done, I think. And what I'll do is up here. Yeah, okay, so after the disk read, we will print the welcome, and then we'll call is LBA supported. Now, if is LBA supported returns with EAX equal to test EAX and AX. If AX is 0, okay, it means we don't have support for LBA, and in such case we will immediately crash. So we'll actually do this, okay? Can run one, and we run one, and then here we can go CLI halt print LBA not supported string error LBA extensions are not supported. Okay, that's it. Fuck. Okay, guys, what did I break? Bets, what did I break? Warning. That's fine. One sec. Swear it's there. It bootloaded up in. It's different. What? What? Hold up. Wait, just that. Wait. Save it. Hold up. Wait just a minute. What do you mean? No, up here. Up here. What? Okay, yep. Oh, wait, boot.asm 75. Guys, I'm blind. Actually, I'm blind. Wait, what the hell? How did I not see that? Bro, anyone who saw that is gonna be so mad until I saw. Wait, oh no. Like, bro, it's right there. What do you mean? It's right there. Oh, what fucking line was it? 75. Oh, that's a text. Test. Not defined. Oh, my bad. And run 1. Oh. Hey. Oh. It worked. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna rig it so that it thinks it's not supported. By, oopsie, who put that here? Man, I wonder who could have put that. What? Wait a minute, something isn't right here. What? Okay, which one of the checks is failing? What? Alright. Okay, so after the disk read, we call is LBA supported, and we test the output. If the output was not equal to 0, okay, for now, compare x 0. So if it's not equal to 0, we continue. What? Chat, I think I broke something. I think I just broke something just a little tiny bit. How about this? Well, instead of relying on the carry check, we'll try to rely on this check for now. Roll. XOR EX EX. What? Why? What? It's not equal to clear. What? For fuck's sake, 1 sec. Wait. 1 sec, chat. I'm so confused. What? Huh? Okay. Is LBA supported? Did not work. What? Okay, surely. Okay. Surely I just typed something in wrong. AH41 55AA DL AD int 3 upon success. What? I'm so confused, actually. What? What if I just tell you to XOR EAX? Wait, I might know what it is. If this works, I might know what it is. Fuck off. The fuck? What monitor is that on? It doesn't matter. Oh shit, I just realized you can't see. Alright, there it is. I just realized you probably can't see that text, huh? Better idea. I'll be... It's actually kind of a chill background, look at that. I got an idea. Give me 5 seconds, chat. 5-minute coding adventures go crazy, chat. Don't worry about it. Okay, now I do need that text behind me to be readable. Alright, music. Chat, I need exactly a few seconds. Oh. I think that can work, don't you think? Might just need to let me lower the size of that by a little bit more. Okay. Well, that's oh jeez, I got jump scared by myself. Hey, I know. One sec. I don't know what's going on, but it's very annoying. Anyways. Okay, bit of an issue. Why isn't that working? I have a feeling I might know what's going on, and if I do, I will be very annoyed. Bugs. One sec, chat. OS stop bin. Right. Bootloader. Yeah, not close. Okay. Chat, maybe now. There we go. Now it works. Who could have guessed that maybe including the fuck... Can I... Oh. Nah, I'll leave that over here. Yeah, I'll just put that literally here. That makes more sense. There we go. I'm into programming. Chat, I'm getting all types of distracted here. I swear, I'm actually kind of annoyed about that anyways. So we'll call is LBA supported, and we'll do test AX JNZ. If AX is not equal to 0, can run. We'll run can run, and otherwise, yep. There we go. Finally. We got something to work. That's crazy. Look, I'm be real. With how short the streams are going to be, and they're likely going to be short for a while, progress is going to be slow. There is no avoiding it, okay, chat? Progress is going to be slow. And progress is going to be slow because of how short streams are going to be for a while. And that is actually fine. I like programming. I might be being silly sometimes, but like everyone's still a little bit stupid all the time. Anyways, yeah, I am running out of time to stream. I think I should get the damn function to work, huh? We'll actually just run push. Oh no, that's a dumb idea. We'll just run push AX, push BX, push CX, push what was it? Push AX, BX, CX. DX. That's it. Then we pop. Not DH, DX. Then we pop DX, pop CX, pop BX, pop AX. Okay. Now, in the middle here, we simply need to run 0x for 1, and will be BX 0x55AA, and will be DL 0x80, and we issue a int 13. Now, we'll set AX. Okay. So before this, no, I CX. Okay. We're going to have to set AX to 1. And, we're gonna have to, clear CX. Now, what we're going to do is, we're going to set C move AX to, let's see. Okay, so essentially what we're doing is this if carry not set AX0. Now, that basically is the same thing as saying if it's not supported. No, wait. If the carry is set, it's not supported. My bad. If the carry is set X to 0. And we're also going to have to run a compare to BX from AA55. And C move NE AX CX. If not BX equal to 0x AA55 AX 0. And then we obviously don't need to push AX at the start. And we'll see what we get. Okay, so it allowed support because it saw that support was in fact allowed. And if I was to invert this, therefore disabling support, there we go. We got it to work, chat. It took a while, but we did in fact get that to work. That's useful, huh? Now, we have to go here to that temporary line I added earlier, because we've got to be working on this. And that's wrong spot. And we're going to go to the boot.asm. And you are going to input string ESI. Well, it's actually SI, but whatever. And the string in SI is going to be the fucking header we're looking for, okay? So this basically just needs to be like a registry of headers to look for everything else. And then it just needs to be the code to then call those headers. And that's like the idea behind this part of the infrastructure. The bootloader is one of the most modular parts I have planned out for the OS. And it is like that mainly because bootloaders are very annoying. And I thought it would be funny to make them more annoying, but also it's quite useful for adding features or removing features or fixing things, especially since if you fix something here, I don't even think you need a reboot to apply it. It's another part of the file system. You can just go apply it. It's not really a file system. This is if anything, a super basic file system. But if the thing is here, if you need to reset this area or like, I guess recompile is that a good word for it? I don't know. If you need to reset this area, chat, at the start-ish of the kernel, if you need to reset this area, the status to the bootloader, you will need to rebuild the whole thing. If any single, we're calling the kernel its size changes, if any single kernel its size changes, it is going to be a mess. I'm aware, I know, probably a bad idea, but look, I have a personal vendetta against file systems. Chat wouldn't get it. They probably would if I explained it, but I'm not going to explain it because it's funnier. Anyways, let's have a look. So, I'm going to need to push SI. I don't know what we're going to use for now, but we are also going to need to build a read LBA function. This function is going to read using the LBA, and it's going to input AX or the LBA. Also, yes, BX is the same for the buffer. And that's it. So, let me have a look here. This is going to require dot. I have an example real quick. Oh, okay. So, dot disk pack. We're going to have to use disk packets for this. Let's have a see here. 0. Okay, we're going to need to have this be 1. So let me mark these so this makes more sense. So, my bad, chat. Number bytes being fucking used. Okay, chat. And this, is this even marked? It's unused. This is the number of sectors. And the number of sectors, okay, so the transfer buffer is here, which is a transfer, my days. Also that's a 0, because from my understanding, yeah, okay, so from my understanding, it is, let's have a look, segment offset, which is the other way around than most real mode things, so it always throws me for a loop at first. Lower 32 bits starting, okay, bro, that's still not what I'm looking for. Lower 32 bits, okay. So, DD, 0, which this is the LBA start, and then this is here. That's, yeah, DW, LBA, and because it's a 48-bit LBA, I think. Yeah, okay, so it's a 48-bit LBA. Makes sense to me, I guess. So this, I'm gonna label the important parts, which is buffer, buffer, and LBA. Done. Okay. Now we are going to need to push. What do we need to read? We need to push SI. We need to push AH. We need to push DL. I'm trying to keep DL the same for as long as I can, because I really cannot be bothered storing the what's it called, the disk, the BIOS, what, the drive number, yeah, drive number, storing it somewhere and then having a BI somewhere open for it. It sounds like a whole mess. So like, I don't know, bro. It's a whole mess. Yep. Okay, I was just reading that this can also be used to read and write from a read and write to and from a USB drive, which that does make sense because USB drivers are a way further than here type thing. Okay, honestly though, I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna end stream soon, but okay, so I'm just yap for a few more minutes until the end of stream. But with this OS, I have envisioned a OS quite like it before, and the idea actually originally started in a dream I had one time. I had a dream one time where it doesn't really make sense, I'll be real, because I had a dream where it was showing a computer and just spinning out thousands of errors and slowly disabling systems one by one. And once the computer finally shut down, it didn't really shut down. It was still running. And I woke up and I was like, how is that possible? And then I thought about it for a while and I'm like, if it was a somewhat modular OS, the kernel, the kernel can work around the graphics drivers not working. And then I thought about it some more and I'm like, maybe if you somewhat mixed like further than current monolithic ones where you can just add drivers, what if you made like the bootloader modular? And that's what I'm doing right now, making the bootloader modular, and I hope to make different parts of the OS more and less modular depending on the usefulness of it. Okay, like the bootloader being modular is in most cases pretty useful. I can make a little grub-like menu one day, which can just be loaded really quickly, and that can be added through a quick update. And the cool thing is actually that because it's the bootloader, okay, you don't need to like put too much effort into actually convincing it to work. You could actually just override it, and obviously assuming something didn't stop it halfway through, it should work. In theory. In theory, it should work, and it's kind of cool. What else is there to say? Oh yeah. A lot of people, not a lot of people. Some people in my some people messaged me, and almost every single one, the first thing they do when they find out I have a Twitch channel is they say, "Oh, what game do you stream?" And I have to somehow explain that instead of playing games, I make an operating system, and that's all I do. And that's it. You know what though? I prefer it. I think it's far more fun. I don't know. It's just more fun. What can I say? I just like making things. I kind of always have, like, especially with computers. I don't know. I just kind of understand them a bit. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. It's hard to describe properly. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. Computers just make logical sense, and logical sense works with my mind, I guess, you know? But I'm be real, I am running out of time to stream. I have to be going to sleep soon, bro. But I don't know, music's fading out, perfect timing. Nah, but I don't know, I just like programming, and I mainly just do programming. And whenever people find out I do streaming, either like probably yeah, they most of the time they ask what game do you stream, and I have to slowly try to explain it's not really a game, it's more a OS. But also, if you say it's not really a game, people will probably think you do another type of content. Uh, it's kind of annoying. But anyways, I gotta go now. So see you guys probably tomorrow. If not, probably sometime soon. And that's literally it. I don't even know what to say. Bye guys.